is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. You know, as a martial artist, I find it very important to be fit. So here are 6 exercises that will turn you into a beast within 60 days. Personally, I like to start off with a stretch. This one is called Salute to the Sun. It's good for, I don't know, like into the right headspace, and you know, it cracks my back a lot, which I find satisfying. I do this stretch every morning and before and after I work out. And yes, this is like a yoga stretch, but I've learned this in Tai Chi class every day before Kung Fu. And I sort of think of it as more of like a Kung Fu thing than a yoga thing. I don't really do yoga that much. But anyways, I highly recommend this stretch. Trust me, it's nothing like you've ever experienced. You'll thank me later. But just so you know, that was not my entire warm-up. There are other 2 exercises, but I'm not really counting them as an exercise for the part of the video. But that's not to say they're not important. I think they're really important. It's just like they're not the main thing, you know? Alright, next up we got the wall bridge. By doing this, you train your neck muscles. Not only will it give you a nice big trunk of a neck, but it will make you harder to knock out. While doing this exercise, it's very important to have a straight back and to use your neck as sort of a bridge between your body and your head, hence the name wall bridge. I'm a huge fan of this exercise because, like, you know, I always get a stiff neck, and you know, this sort of relieves the tension for me. Oh, and also, before and after you do the wall bridge, it's important to give the neck a nice stretch. You can do it on both sides as well. If you're gonna train your neck, you should isolate both sides of the neck and train them separately before or after you do, you know, the big wall bridge. And here we have overcoming isometrics. Now, I talked about this in previous videos. Bruce Lee did it because it gave him immense speed, strength, and power. So, you know, it's a really great exercise. Whether you're a martial artist, you train weights, you're into football, or I don't know, fucking badminton or something. No disrespect to people who train badminton, by the way. It's a super satisfying exercise, and if you've done any weighted sprints or weighted calisthenics, the feeling you get after doing that is the same feeling you get after you take off the weights. That's, you know, really relieving, and almost like a heavy burden was lifted off your conscience. Now you can try different grips as well. It, you know, makes your wrists flexible that way as well, and you can do them on the sides or up like that, like I'm showing in this video. Though if you're gonna do it like that, you need to like lift up instead of pushing forwards like I did previously. And of course you can do the single hand versions. I highly recommend this exercise. It's fantastic, and yeah, a true game changer. Now here is exercise number 1.
Out, push up, touch the shoulder, push up, touch the shoulder, push up, touch the knee, push up, touch the knee, push up, touch the foot, push up, touch the foot, push up, swing, toe touch, push up, swing, toe touch, push up, Mike Tyson, push up.
And now exercise number 2, which by the way is also a push-up. Push-up. Mike Tyson into a pike, into a clap, and finally into a burpee. Not only are those push-ups really great for building an aesthetic physique, but it also gives you insane knockout power. And now, exercise number 3, jump lunges. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, jumping in between one lunge and into another. Trust me, the leg strength that this builds is insane. Not to mention, makes you taller as well. And like the push-ups giving you knockout power in your punches, it gives you great knockout power in your legs for your kicks. And now, number 4, jump squats. Same kind of idea with the lunges, but with the squat instead. Be sure to keep the legs close and back straight. Those are 2 great exercises for endurance. You can get creative with it and do like a squat lunge combo like the push-ups one. Which brings us to workout number 5. Don't mind the stuffed animals, they've always been there, I don't know why. So, window wipers, I think that's what they're called, into a leg lift, and then flicks. If you can't do this bit, you don't have to do it, but yeah, just for shits and giggles. And finally, workout number 6. So grab a small object that's relatively heavy, go into your lower horse stance, and sort of do this motion. This will give you more accurate and faster punches. Now please excuse my form. I've only been doing this exercise for a while, and yeah, you can see a lot of Shaolin monks and a lot of fighters do this kind of exercise. That's it. Those are 6 exercises that will make you into a weapon, or whatever the hell the title is. If you enjoyed this video and my content on social media, you'll enjoy my book, The Spartan Spirit. I've linked it down below. It's also on Kindle. You can go check it out there. And yeah, think limitless.